A dramatic day in Washington, a kind of showdown over gun violence in America. It began with a surprise appearance by Gabby Giffords, who made a plea for a nation awash in guns to do something. ABC's chief White House correspondent Jonathan Karl tells us what happened.
You wouldn't know it by watching the way she arrived on Capitol Hill today, but it was just 2 years ago that a bullet shattered Gabby Giffords' skull.
Too many children are dying. Too many children.
They were the very first words Giffords has spoken before Congress since she was shot. She used them to implore her former colleagues to act against gun violence.
It will be hard, but the time is now. You must act. Be bold, be courageous. Americans are counting on you.
And with that, Giffords left, leaving her husband, Mark Kelly, to take on the National Rifle Association's Wayne LaPierre. Kelly argued for better background checks for all gun sales.
My wife would not be sitting in this seat. She would not have been sitting here today if we had stronger background checks.
My problem with background checks is you're never going to get criminals to go through universal background checks.
And Kelly said if the man who shot his wife had been limited to an ammunition clip with just 10 bullets, a little girl killed that day might still be alive today.
The first bullet went into Gabby's head. Bullet number 13 went into a 9-year-old girl named Christina Taylor Green.
LaPierre said that new gun laws would only punish those who don't break the law.
Law-abiding gun owners will not accept blame for the acts of violent or deranged criminals.
When it was over, Kelly went over to shake LaPierre's hand. The two had only agreed on one thing, the need for stronger measures to keep guns out of the hands of the mentally ill. But as Giffords and Kelly told Diane Sawyer earlier this month, they are hoping for more common ground than just that.
So it is the common sense consensus you're going for.
We are, and I think most gun owners are in the same camp with us.
When it can happen to children in a classroom, it's time to say
Enough.
After the hearing was over, Gabby Giffords and Mark Kelly met with the president here at the White House. He is counting on them to help build public support for his gun control plans, and he is going to need it, Diane. Right now, even the president's allies on Capitol Hill say that it will be extremely difficult for him to get any of it passed.
Okay, John, and as you well know, there are two facts driving those hearings today. 30 Americans die from gun violence in this country every single day, and nearly 23,000 have died in the past 2 years alone.